Hello, welcome to Mr. Perry's Very Average Music Theory. Today we are looking at how to create scales and melodies. Before we get started, you need to make sure that you have all the necessary safety equipment, so goggles are essential. So the first step to creating a melody is to choose a key signature or a scale. Today we'll be using D minor. If you don't know what that is, you can just Google it. So you can think of a scale as like a painter's colour palette. It's got 7 notes to choose from. If you don't know what a colour palette is, you can just Google it. Okay, so let's take a closer look. Okay, so with 7 scale degrees in our scale, you can think of them as like rungs on a ladder. So seven rungs on 6 rungs on a ladder and the ground. So let's look at our degrees of the scale. We have D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C. If you don't know what B flat is, you can just Google it. Okay, so now we need to choose our random notes. I've got my assistant here to help me select what notes I'm going to use. Before we actually write our melody, we need to decide what shape our melody is going to take in accordance with the pitch. So we could decide on a flat shape. So it'd be like all the same note. So it'd be flat. So we could decide to have our melody just go up in pitch. So all the notes, like the next note, will be higher in pitch than the one before it, but all the time. So just always going up. Okay, so instead of a melody always going up in pitch, we could instead just go down. So instead of up, the following note would just be lower, and that no matter what happens for the rest of the song, it just keeps going down. Okay, so instead of just always going up or always going down, we could theoretically make our melody go up and then go down if we wanted to. That's another option. Okay, so going up and down is an option, but another way that we could approach our melody would be to not just go up and then down, but then also come back up and like around a bit. So as you can hear and see here, I've constructed a drum beat for the melody to go on top of. On my second screen here, I've got all the pre-planning for the melody all done. So here I've got all of the randomly selected notes from earlier, and as you can see here, I've decided to go with the up and down melody shape. Let's get writing. I've drawn my melody in now. Let's have a listen. So that's how you write a melody. Tune in next week, where we'll be looking at another topic